Imagine being locked in one of the most secure prisons on the planet, surrounded by 24/7 surveillance and guards at every turn. Now, imagine escaping from it, not once, but twice. This isn't a Hollywood movie. This is the real story of El Chapo, the infamous drug lord who dodged high-tech security of Altiplano prison and embarrassed authorities to solidify his legacy as one of the most cunning criminals in history. Joaquín Guzmán Loera, the world knows him as El Chapo, the leader of Sinaloa Cartel gang. This gang was known for drug supply, kidnapping, target killing, and all kinds of illegal activities in America and Mexico. He had his own army with which he kept whole Mexico and America afraid. But on June 9, 1993, El Chapo was arrested for the first time in Guatemala, Mexico, after which he was sentenced to 20 years in prison and sent to Puente Grande prison. He could have escaped from the jail if he wanted, but he didn't do that. He bought all the officers and staff in the jail from which he lived a king life in the jail. With the help of Damaso Lopez, who was the deputy chief of security in this prison, he not only controlled the entire gang from the prison, but also he used to do all the planning of drugs smuggling from jail. Due to large scale of drug smuggling, El Chapo used an advanced underground tunnel network. These tunnels stretched miles beneath the US-Mexico border and were equipped with ventilation, lighting, and even rail systems, which facilitate the covert and quick transfer of massive quantities of drugs. His gang, the Sinaloa Cartel, became one of the most powerful gang in the world, with estimated annual revenues reaching as high as $3 billion at its peak. It went on like this for many years, but finally, in 2001, according to the Mexican Supreme Court, some of the criminals who were on the wanted list of the United States will be shifted to America. Among these criminals, El Chapo's name was on the top of the list. Afraid of being transferred to an American prison, El Chapo worked with the prison's security chief Damaso Lopez and make a solid plan. According to this plan, a man working in the prison laundry would hide El Chapo under dirty clothes in trolley and take him to the prison gate. And outside the gate, a car will be waiting for El Chapo in which he will escape from the prison. And finally, on 19th January 2001, El Chapo escaped from this prison. For the next 14 years, he controlled his gang and expanded his business to billions of dollars. And now El Chapo became the world's biggest gang leader. After that, the US and Mexico wanted to capture El Chapo at any cost. Now the Mexican intelligence and the CIA made a solid plan. In this plan, the Secret Service agent got a technical assistant from El Chapo's gang with him, and with the help of which, he traced the location of El Chapo's secret safe house and captured him with the help of army. El Chapo was then sent to Mexico's most dangerous prison, Altiplano. This prison had very tight security, and it was almost impossible to escape from this prison. But El Chapo was also ran away from here. Let's see how he escaped from this prison. From the first day, El Chapo started planning to escape from the prison. In this escape, El Chapo was helped by his third wife, Emma Coronel, and his most trusted friend, Damaso Lopez. In this planning, Sinaloa Cartel gang member dug a tunnel just below the El Chapo cell that opened into a construction site, which is 1.5 kilometers from the Altiplano prison. Finally, on the evening of July 11, 2015, he was pacing near the shower area in his cell. In his cell, only shower area was out of the camera's view. After that, exactly at 8:52 p.m., El Chapo moves towards his shower area and escapes through a tunnel built under the toilet. The tunnel was equipped with lights, ventilation, and even a bike, which he used to make a swift escape. 30 minutes later, when the prison staff realized that El Chapo had escaped, but by then, he was already far away. But this freedom didn't last long. On January 8, 2016, Mexican Marines raided a safe house and captured El Chapo once again. In 2017, the Mexican government handed El Chapo over to the United States, where he has been imprisoned in a supermax prison in Colorado ever since. However, even today, the U.S. remains concerned that El Chapo could attempt another escape. Thanks for watching. We will see you in next video. Until next time, stay curious.